continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center here at snowy Adrian College as we have Game 2 between the Calvin University Knights and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Game 1 today was the women's basketball game where the Bulldogs came away victorious with a 60-57 victory. That was a thrilling game, and we'll hope to have that with this game as well. Forrest, what can we see for today's game?
Well, Michael, this is definitely going to be a challenge for the Bulldogs as the Knights come into this game 14-6 overall. They are undefeated for the conference, 9-0. And also the Knights are on a 13-game winning streak, but meanwhile the Bulldogs are 6-14. But they have closed the gap for the conference. They are 4-5 for conference. They have struggled at home, though. They're only 2-5 here at Marilat. And meanwhile, they're on a 2-game losing streak. So this is definitely going to be a challenge for them against the Knights. But the key player that we're going to watch for is Nick Seifert. He leads the team in minutes per game and scores around averaging 14.9 points per game.
Yeah, we're going to take a short break here for the national anthem, but don't go anywhere. You can catch this exciting matchup right here on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News & World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College. Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News & World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College. Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News & World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Welcome back to the Marylat. As we introduce the starting lineups here for the Calvin Knights. Number 0, Uchenna Egakeza. Number 2, Parker Swartz. Number 3, Owen Varnado. Number 5, Luca Ressler. And number 23, Brady Ewing. For your Adrian College Bulldogs, it's going to be Braylon Dickerson, Seth Logan, Nick Seifert, Josh Recksteiner, and Josh Jordan. Forrest, what can we look for overall in this basketball game today?
Well, Michael, we're definitely gonna see a lot of back and forth action coming from the Knights and the Bulldogs. But as I was saying earlier, this is going to be a challenge for Adrian because of how good of a record that the Knights have. Because remember, the Knights also have a 13-game winning streak for their key players. One of them, Owen Varnado, is 45% from the field goals, 35% from three-pointers. Varnado, he's done a decent job at free throws as well, 80%, just under 8 rebounds a game, 15.4 points per game. Also 15 points per game is Egachesi. Yeah, for the Bulldogs, we're definitely going to look forward to Nick Seifert's performance. He has averaged 5.7 rebounds a game, primarily on defense, just over 14 points per game. We're also going to see Braylon Dickerson, who's also just under 15 points per game, as Rex Steiner gets the first ball for the Bulldogs. He makes a quick pass to Seifert, and here we go.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are going to be looking to get started quickly here as Josh Jordan misses his layup there and rebounded defensively by the Knights. Great job defensively, right, Forrest?
Yeah, absolutely. And as remember, back in the women's game earlier, defense became very, very important for the Bulldogs as they were able to pull away at the last few seconds. As you could see, Ickes earlier and Kylie Skidmore were definitely doing a great job working together. And I feel like that's also going to stand out here for the men's game.
As the three-pointer there by Ressler was no good, rebounded by the Bulldogs and brought up, and now Seifert has it underneath, battling, and gets blocked, gets his own rebound though, kicks it out to Dickerson, gets over to Seth Logan, who kicks it over back to Rex Steiner, who's looking for a man, gets it to Jordan, and back down to Seifert, who gets caught in the air and kicks it out to Seth Logan for his corner three, which was short in the shot clock there. And it's brought up the floor there by Egakeza. And the three-pointer there by Varnado is good for an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, good start here for the Knights, getting the first three-pointer. And three-pointers are also going to be really big into this game as well, as that was a great steal there from number 5 for the Knights.
Yeah, Ressler did a great job of stealing it away. And another good ball fake there to get the layup as Rex Steiner brings it up the floor for the Bulldogs, looking to jumpstart the Bulldogs offense. Logan has it on the wing. Gets it to Rex Steiner. Back out to Logan to Seifert, Braylon Dickerson on the wing.
And you could see that was a great one-handed catch there by Nick Seifert.
As Nick Seifert's shot there from the elbow might have been tipped. And Egakeza brings it up the floor now for the Knights. Now guarded by Braylon Dickerson. Uses a screen. Stops in the middle of the lane. And the floater is good.
So far, it's been a great start for Calvin University. Now, remember back during the women's game, it was the Bulldogs who took an early lead, but now it's the Knights.
Yeah, Seth Logan's free throw jump shot there was good. getting the Bulldogs finally on the board. And Wrestler will bring it up the floor now for the Knights, who kicks it over to Egakeza. Guarded closely by Rechsteiner. And the three-pointer there by Varnado was good, extending the lead to 10-7.
Yeah, nice job there from Varnado finding the opening, and he didn't have to fake it either. He just found it and went for it when he wanted to.
And Josh Jordan goes up for the layup and is blocked. And the Knights are running. And Egakeza catches it in the lane and puts up for a layup. And an early timeout now called by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a very smooth layup there by Egakeza. And I really liked the way how he had his hand on the ball and just literally lifted it up and it went in.
Yeah, we'll take a short break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
It's 12-2 Knights as the Bulldogs just called a timeout and came back from a timeout. And Seth Logan takes a three-pointer, and it is off. And Egakeza brings it up now on the left side for the Knights. Kicks it off, and it's now being swung around the perimeter by the Knights. Swartz has it and tries to drive, but gets stopped.
Could see the Knights definitely holding on to the ball because they definitely want to seem to take as big of a lead as they can in this first quarter.
Absolutely, and Rechsteiner brings up the floor, and now Seth Logan has it on the wing, gets up to Braylon Dickerson at the top of the key. Seifert. Braylon Dickerson uses the screen. Unable to get the three-pointer, but offensive rebound by Rechsteiner. Kicked it out to Seth Logan. That's not Seth Logan, that's Nick Seifert, but his three-pointer was short.
Yeah, this has definitely been, like I've said before, this has been a really great start here for the Calvin Knights. But what the Bulldogs will need to do is really focus on their defense here, because it's really important to keep your eye on the ball, and if you feel like it's there at the right moment.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here, but we'll be right back here on ACTV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Welcome back to the Marilat, everybody, as the Calvin Knights have come out with a 12-2 lead here early in this first half. Forrest, what have you seen early on in this game to give the Knights this lead?
Well, Michael, so far I've definitely seen a lot of consistent scoring from the Knights. The three-pointers, two-pointers, they definitely take the opportunity when they see it. And that's what's been helping them out.
Varnado drives. Maybe got hit on the head a little bit as he took that floater, but still was able to fight through the contact and get it to fall, as the Bulldogs trail now by 12. Braylon Dickerson has it underneath, going against Egakeza. Josh Jordan spins in the lane, unable to get his layup to fall. Rebounded and is getting pushed by the Knights now. Ty Horkey, and swung around to Egakeza.
Yeah, you can see Egakeza really holding on to the ball here. Definitely choosing his path wisely there, but the Bulldogs take it when they see it.
Yeah, it was a little too strong there. And that shot was blocked but rebounded by Josh Jordan. And the three-pointer by Seth Logan is good, cutting into the deficit. As the Knights bring it up now. Swartz has it, kicks it over to Varnado. Agakeza on the block and hits his layup.
Yeah, that was a great two-pointer there by Agakeza, finding the room that he needed to throw the ball to the square that's above the basket.
Nick Seifert now has it at the key, gets it to Braylon Dickerson in the corner. Stop and pop is good from Dickerson. 17-6 now, or 16-7, Knights lead. As Horky brings it up for the Knights, guarded by Luke Rager. And the three-pointer there is good by Owen Varnado. The Knights have shot really well from three early on.
Yeah, Varnado definitely made that three-pointer look very easy.
Yeah, he did, as the Bulldogs are now on offense. And it's nearly stolen away.
See them
And
struggling a little.
Still fighting for it is everybody down there on the floor. And it looks like the Bulldogs were awarded a timeout. They had just enough possession of the ball to be able to call that timeout. So we'll take one right with them. But don't go anywhere. You can catch the final 13 minutes of this first half right here on ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. The Bulldogs trail 7-19 as Luke Rager will inbound it to Braylon Dickerson, trying to get something going for the Adrian College Bulldogs. They've been very slow early on here, as Braylon Dickerson almost got called for a double dribble there, and there was a shot clock violation.
Yeah, I could see Braylon Dickerson made a phenomenal effort trying to pick up the ball back when it was on the floor, but the Knights are just seem to be trying to hang on to the lead or make the extension when they need to.
Horky brings up the left side, guarded once again by Rager. Gets it down to Varnado. Over to Harvey, who goes around the court. And the three-pointer there by Varnado is no good and goes out of bounds, as Braylon Dickerson did not want to grab it as he was a little too close to the end line there.
Now with 12:48 left, now, Michael, I feel like the first 10 minutes of this half, if not just the entire first half itself, I feel like it's definitely about just both teams getting to know each other, getting to learn from each other, and to take notes.
Yeah, now Seifert drives, kicks it out. And hanging in the air there was Krisman, but he was blocked. And Agakeza brings it up now, spins in the lane, kicks it out. And the three-pointer is good by Harvey as he banked it off the glass from the wing.
Yeah, like I've said before, these three-pointers coming from the Knights, they've definitely made them look easy because they're just there at the right time when nobody's there to guard them, and they find the area to score. And like I've said before, it seems like they don't need to fake it. They just go for it.
Yeah, the Knights shoot 34% from three, but they've shot well past that today, as that pass gets knocked out of bounds, and we'll take immediate timeout. But don't go anywhere. You can catch the rest of this first half right here on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
It is 22-7. The Calvin Knights lead here with just under 12 minutes left in the first half. I'm Michael Hale. I'm here with Forrest Vernier, calling this men's basketball game in Game 2 of the doubleheader of the Calvin Knights and Adrian College Bulldogs. Forrest, what have we seen in the first 8 minutes of this game?
Well, we've seen quite a bit of three-pointers coming from the Calvin Knights, but Varnado has done really well. He has led Calvin with 11 points scored. He's done pretty well in field goals too. He's 4 for 5 and 3 for 4 in three-pointers.
Yeah, the Knights have shot it really well as Seifert has it and backs down his defender and has to put up a shot. No good, but rebounded by Krisman and has it stolen away. And Wrestler now hurries it down the floor for the Knights. Kicks it out to Horky. Down to Varnado, whose fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebounded by Seifert. And now the Bulldogs look to get the offense started with Rager having with it on the wing now. Looks to get it down to Rechsteiner across the court to Dickerson, who drives, and his right-handed floater is no good, rebounded by Varnado. Gets it up to Wrestler, guarded by Krisman, over to Horky. And we have a foul underneath. I believe it'll go on Rechsteiner, his first of the game. And Seth Logan checks into the game now for Rager. Wrestler looks to inbound it, and it's nearly stolen away by the Bulldogs there.
That was a great effort there from Rechsteiner, at least trying his best to get to the ball, but the Knights are definitely trying their best to hang on.
Yeah, McIlwain was late in the shot clock there, turned, and just a little too much defensive body contact there by Seth Logan, which will reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Or at least it should. There it goes. Ball gets inbounded to Varnado, gets it over to Harvey. Underneath, reverse layup was no good, and rebounded by Rechsteiner, who brings it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Seifert. Krisman.
Yeah, you could see Krisman was ready to get some points on the board with the attempt for the three, but that was just
an off-ball foul there by the Knights.
Yeah.
Giving the Bulldogs a reset shot clock at 20 seconds, and underneath, out of bounds, inbound for the Bulldogs. Still haven't gotten much offense though, as the three-pointer is no good, but rebounded by Dickerson. Kicks it out to Seifert, whose three-pointer is no good, and rebounded defensively by McIlwain, and now brought up by Wrestler, who has it on the wing, guarded by Krisman. Varnado has it, spins, drives, and unable to get the layup to fall, but draws the foul on the Bulldogs once again.
Now I feel like now we've talked about the difference between offensive and defensive rebounds before, but when you're down by at least 10 points, I feel like that's where offensive rebounds can be just a little more important than defensive rebounds, because it's a good opportunity to help your team start to catch up.
Yeah, as Varnado missed the first free throw there. Keeping this game at 22-7. And his second free throw attempt will come up and rattles around the rim and in. And he will check out now for Parker Schwartz will check in. And Rechsteiner will now bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Still looking for the Bulldogs to get something offensively as we hit the 10-minute mark in this first half. Braylon Dickerson unable to handle the pass from Rex Steiner as there's another turnover.
Yeah, you could see Dickerson trying to grab it with one hand. It looks like he had it for the moment, but I think the speed of the ball may have made it go right through.
Wrestler brought it up and handed off to Morris, who has it on the wing, guarded by Krisman. Drives, kicks it out to Wrestler. Swartz drives, spins in the lane, guarded by the Bulldogs, and a foul drawn, and the basket will count. Great job by Swartz there, using his body as a shield and as a way to get an extra point for the Bulldogs. That foul went on Josh Rexsteiner, which is his second of the game early on here, as Parker Swartz will now shoot his and one free throw, and it's good, extending the lead to 26-7. The last time these two teams played was on January 15th at Calvin, and Calvin took the win 73-43 as Braylon Dickerson's shot there gets swatted away and brought up by Wrestler. Egekeza brings it and backs down his defender, loses control of it. Braylon Dickerson comes out of the pack with it, looks to push the pace, and draws the foul.
That was awesome there by Dickerson, getting the ball really quick and taking it for the Bulldogs, and he was moving really fast towards the basket, but it was just knocked out of his hands.
Yeah, Braylon Dickerson appears to be a little shaken up after that play there, but he will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws, and his first one is up and good. Braylon Dickerson shoots at a 76% clip from the free throw line, so he's very reliable from the free throw line. As there are some substitutions now, and Dickerson steps up to the line for his second shot and rattles in. Luca Wrestler will now bring it up the floor for the Knights, guarded by, once again, Rager. Varnado swings over to Swartz, who drives, goes out for his dunk, but I think he got knocked away by Braylon Dickerson there. And Seifert will bring it up and kicks it up to Dickerson. Swings it around to Rager, drives baseline, kicks it out to Braylon Dickerson at the top of the key. MC Williams gets it, kicks it to Seifert with 10 on the shot clock. Seifert backs on his defender. Swung cross court to MC Williams. Luke Rager, end of the shot clock, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Rehor and was blocked. And now Swartz with his three-pointer is good, extending the lead to 29-9 with 8 minutes left here in the first half.
Yeah, this is definitely no surprise here. The Calvin Knights have done a really great job. They've stayed consistent at scoring, and again, they have a 13-game winning streak, and I feel like their overall goal for this game is just to keep that streak going.
Yeah, as we hit the under 8 media timeout. Don't go anywhere. You can catch the final 8 minutes of this first half right here on ACTV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
It is 29-9 with 7:47 left here in the first half. The Bulldogs have 14 seconds left on the shot clock as we come back from this media timeout I'm Michael Hale with Forrest Vernier. Forrest, how has the first 12 minutes looked for the Bulldogs and the Knights so far?
Well, the Bulldogs have had a rocky start in this first half. They've only scored 9 points, 5 from Seth Logan and 4 from Braylon Dickerson. And the Bulldogs have struggled at three-pointers. They are only 1 and 7. But they've only had 2 free throws, which both of them were scored by Braylon Dickerson. But the Knights, how about Varnado? He has had 12 points, leading Calvin. He's also had 10 minutes of play time along with, who's number 0?
MC Williams?
No, for the Knights.
Uchenna Egakeza.
Egakeza. So Egakeza and Varnado, they both are tied in playing time with 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've seen Egakeza wreak havoc here for the Bulldogs early on. And now Seifert has it underneath. Backing down his defender, Varnado. Loses control of it, has to kick it out to Seth Logan. Late in the shot clock. Logan's corner wing three is good. With a hand in his face, it is now 29-12.
That's only the second three-pointer of this game for the Bulldogs. So now Seth Logan would now have 8 points in this game as he continues to extend his own lead.
As Braylon Dickerson follows Owen Varnado underneath the basket there on the inbound pass, or inlet pass. The shot clock gets reset to 20 seconds, and Egakeza will inbound for the Knights. Varnado gets the inbound pass, backs down his defender Dickerson, and his turnaround floater is no good, and pushing the pace now is Rechsteiner. Braylon Dickerson swings it around to Rehor, and Seifert has it in the corner. Rechsteiner drives and almost swatted away by the Knights there.
Yeah, I noticed how Egakeza and Varnado were definitely working together on the defense.
As Egakeza grabs the rebound and puts it back up, extending the lead once again for the Knights. Rechsteiner brings it up, fakes a handoff. Rehor has it driving. And is fouled on his turnaround jumper just behind the free throw line. That foul will actually go on Josh Rechsteiner for a push. And Rager will now check back in for Rechsteiner. As Horkey brings the ball up for the Knights, guarded by Rager. Surveying the defense. Swartz has it on the wing. Kicks it to Horkey. Drives. His right-handed layup is good. And Rager now brings it up for the Bulldogs. Kicks it back to Seifert. Braylon Dickerson on the wing. Seth Logan, turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Egakeza, who now pushes the pace for the Knights. Stumbles for a second. Swartz three-pointer is good. And gives his teammate Egakeza a high five on his way back, as it's a 36-12 lead for the Calvin Knights.
Yeah, like I've said before, whenever the Knights score, they've for the most part, they've seemed to have been making it look really easy.
Yeah, they're 10 for 17 here, which is 59% from the field. So the Knights have done a really good job early on here, making their shots and not coming away with empty possessions. As the Bulldogs appear to be in a zone defense now, in a 1-3-1 with Braylon Dickerson at the top of the zone, but doesn't matter for the Knights, as Ewing will get the ball underneath and make his layup. Rager brings it up the floor for the Bulldogs, gets it to Seifert. Dickerson on the wing. Seth Logan making his way through. Gets it to Seifert, who drives, backs out. Up to Logan at the top of the key, over to Dickerson. motioning traffic through the court. Dickerson with 8 on the clock gets it to Rager, but stolen away by Horky, who pushes the pace, gets it to Egekeza. And three-pointer there, no good by Horky. Rebounded by Seth Logan. Rager now pushing the pace on 1-on-3. Seifert has it on the wing. Gets it down to Josh Jordan. Backing down his defender. Kicks out to Luke Rager for his corner three, which is good. 38-15 now.
Now that three-pointer by Luke Rager just moments ago, I feel like it's definitely showing that the Bulldogs are starting to learn a lot from the Knights when it comes to scoring their three-pointers.
Yeah, the physicality has been huge by the Knights early on here as Swartz fakes a three. And underneath there is able to draw the foul.
Yeah, you can see Dickerson and Jordan working together to make the block. So I feel like they definitely want to use the rest of the time that they have to show what they can do here.
Yeah, we've hit the under 4 media timeout, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
It is 38-15 Calvin as there's 3 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the first half. I'm here with Forrest Vernier. I'm Michael Hale. Forrest, what have you seen early on in this game?
Well, Michael, I'm just now seeing that the Bulldogs are now seem to be starting to learn from the Knights, as that three-pointer moments ago, which was scored by Luke Rager, just showed that since the Knights, they've done phenomenal at scoring so far. The Knights are 6 for 10 in three-pointers. They've done well at field goals. So I feel like the more that the Bulldogs have seen from the Knights, the more that they've been able to process and learn from them, and they've been able to think to themselves, hey, if they can be able to do this all the time, we should be able to do it too.
Absolutely, as Swartz hits both of his free throws there coming out of the break. Dickerson bringing it around. Bulldogs in a different offensive set. Dickerson now charging the lane. Kicks it out to the corner for Rior, whose shot was no good. Tipped around and finally corralled there by Ewing, who pushes the pace up to Swartz, who slows it down now for Remersma, sorry. And the three-pointer is no good, but rebounded by Swartz and in.
Yeah, I noticed that Schwartz, as the three-pointer was being attempted, when it bounced off, Schwartz was there at the right time when the ball was coming right for him, and he took it, and the only move he made was scoring it in.
And Swartz goes up for the dunk, and a hard foul there by Josh Jordan. And Swartz is slow to get up as the Calvin Knights are checking on him. That was a great steal there by the Knights and great fast break opportunity. We'll take a short break or maybe we'll just stay right here as Swartz was able to get up there. Shaken up a little bit with the score as 44-15.
So now Schwartz will have an opportunity to score a free throw.
And unable to capitalize on the first attempt. Swartz has been a very good free throw shooter throughout the season as he makes his second shot there. That foul went on Josh Jordan, as I said earlier, as it's 45-15 Calvin. Braylon Dickerson will take a seat on the bench for a little bit as the Calvin Knights look to inbound the ball. Swartz will take a breather here as Varnado comes in for him and gets the ball in the inbound. Over to Ewing, gets it back down to Varnado, backs on his defender, and it's in. Another turnaround layup for the Knights as Rager now brings it up for the Bulldogs.
See Dickerson hanging on to it before, again, choosing wisely on who to pass it to, which is very important.
Yeah, it's very important, especially for your offensive set, trying to get your points and start limiting these empty possessions. As Krisman will inbound it now for the Bulldogs, gets it to Dickerson, backing down his defender. Turnaround baseline shot is good. Great job by Dickerson there. And now Agakeza drives and goes up and is fouled.
Yeah, you can see Kendall Krisman was ready to help the Bulldogs with more, to possibly get more points on the board, but it looks like that was a foul. So this is a big chance for Agakeza to add on.
Yeah, as Agakeza's first free throw attempt here is good. Agakeza shoots free throws at a nearly 80% clip. That's good. Real good. As Agakeza steps up to the line for his second free throw attempt. And it rattles out. And Seifert brings it up the floor for the Bulldogs now. Gets it to Seth Logan. Krisman loses control of it, but Seifert was right there, and it's stolen away by Agakeza, who goes up and slams it home.
Wow, that was an awesome slam dunk there by Agakeza. And we're going to have to take a look at that one.
We'll see if we can take a look at that at our next break. As Braylon Dickerson has it, gets over to Seifert, whose wing three is no good. Good box out there by Harvey. And as the Knights kick it up the floor to Agakeza in the corner, Varnado at the top of the key drives and is fouled once again by Seifert. Another hard foul by the Bulldogs.
Well, one thing I'd like to mention is I really enjoyed the way that about what Agakeza did leading into the slam dunk. Let's take a look at what happened. Yeah, he came right in as the ball was dropped, and he was just moving really fast and jumped as high as he could and hanging on to the rim.
As Owen Varnado hit his first free throw attempt there. And steps up to the line for the second attempt, which is also good, extending the lead to 52-17 with a minute left here in the first half. Seth Logan brings it up for the Bulldogs, and it's now over to Krisman. Braylon Dickerson turns around in the paint, goes up and is fouled by Agakeza with 17 on the shot clock. But Braylon Dickerson will now be at the line shooting two.
So now Schwartz and Varnado are both tied with 16 points as they have done an amazing job guiding the Knights to carrying a big lead.
Yeah, as Dickerson hit his first free throw there. And will get the ball and step up to the line for his second free throw attempt, which is long and rebounded by Varnado as the Knights push the pace once again. Wrestler, unguarded, does not take advantage of it though. Kicks it out to Varnado. Over in the corner now for Horky. Morris has it, kicks it out. And the whistle before the three-point attempt.
So Seth Logan was about to get the ball. He still leads the Bulldogs with points scored with 8. Dickerson is behind him by just 1 with 7, and Rager has 3.
As there's about an 8.5 second difference in between the shot clock and game clock here. Dickerson will take his time here. Probably the last possession for the Bulldogs. We'll try to make the most out of it. Dickerson kicks out to Seth Logan, whose three-pointer is no good, but rebounded but unable to be corralled is Dickerson.
Yeah, that was a nice effort there by Seth Logan, trying to help the Bulldogs add more into, because both teams definitely want to finish this first half strong with 5 seconds left.
As the running floater there is no good by Horky, and the Bulldogs are unable to get the shot off in time as we head into halftime with a 52-18 lead for Calvin. Forrest, what did you see in that first half?
Well, this was an awesome first half for the Calvin Knights. They've been, like I've said before, and I'm going to say it again, they've really been consistent at scoring. But not just that, but they've definitely made their points look easy, especially from Schwartz and Varnado. They both have had 16. So the Knights overall are 19 and 33 for field goals. They've done pretty decent at three-pointers, 6 and 12. They've done pretty well in free throws, 8 for 11. But the Bulldogs have struggled a little. They are 6 and 30 in field goals, 3 for 13 in three-pointers, only 3 for 4 in free throws. But they have had 16 rebounds, so they have shown some pretty decent defense. The Knights have had 21 rebounds, but yeah, this has been a really great game so far for the Knights, and they're definitely going to have a big advantage going into the second half.
Yeah, but you can catch that second half after these messages right here on ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome back to snowy Adrian College as the Calvin Knights come out at halftime with a 52-18 lead. Forrest, what did we see in the first half?
Well, I noticed that there was that the field goal percentage was 57.6 for the Knights. They went 19 and 33. They did a great job at three-pointers, 6 for 12, and an awesome job at free throws, 8 for 12. But the Bulldogs, had a rocky start. They only had Bulldogs only scored 18 in the first half, but the Knights had 52, and they're definitely going to have a big advantage in the second half.
Yeah, as we've seen a couple of defensive rebounds by both teams here after a few missed shots. And Parker Swartz stepped out of bounds. But you won't want to miss the Cameron Marlowe Live right here at Adrian College on March 21st as part of his Keeping the Lights On tour. General admission tickets are just $50, and AC students get in free. Grab yours today at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. Let's fill the house and keep the music going. That's March 21st, Cameron Marlowe at Adrian. As Seth Logan now drives and throws it away, trying to get it to Braylon Dickerson.
Yeah, the Bulldogs, they definitely have a lot of work to do in this second half, but a good strategy for them to catch up and close the gap would be to hold on to the ball as much as they can and take the opportunity they have to score as much as they can. But meanwhile, it looks like the Knights will probably want to do the same thing if they want to make their winning streak to 14 games if they win this game.
It sure looks like they're going to hold on, but we'll see as Wrestler blocks Braylon Dickerson's shot there and pushes the pace, kicks it out, but unable to control it is Swartz. As the Knights back out and slow down their offense, Varnado gets it back, and Seth Logan now takes it away after the pass. Rechsteiner dribbles it around, gets it to Seth Logan. Jordan has it, gets it to Seifert, whose three-pointer is no good, and rebounded by Ewing. Ekekezi will bring it up for the Knights. Slowing it down the offense for the Knights.
Yeah, you can see Braylon Dickerson really keeping his eye on the ball when Ekekeza had it. But I feel like definitely when the Knights have the ball, something that the Bulldogs will want to do is take it as quick as they can. So that way they can have it when they do to be able to make their way towards the basket and to score.
Yeah, that's something the Knights have done well, is sharing the wealth, moving methodically throughout their entire offense. As Egekeza gets it in, and now Varnado takes a three and is unable to get it to fall. Rebounded by Gira. Seifert dribbles up now. Gets it to Rechsteiner. Kicks out to Braylon Dickerson. Unable to handle it at first, but gets left alone. Thought he was fouled, so he threw up a shot, but it was no foul or basket. And Varnado drives now, hangs in the air, and gets fouled by Rechsteiner.
Yeah, just about 4 minutes into this game, and Michael, have you noticed that we're about 4 minutes into the second half, no one has scored any points yet. It's still 52-18, the score that ended during the first half.
Yeah, it certainly has been a little bit slow as Owen Varnado steps up for his first free throw attempt of the second half and is unable to get it to fall. But stay connected with all the action by following Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow Adrian College TV today. The second free throw is up and good by Varnado as Rechsteiner brings it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Hands it off to Seth Logan.
So that's the first point that has been scored in this second half from either team.
Braylon Dickerson unable to get his three-pointer to fall. Agakeza drives. A nice Euro step through the lane, working around the Bulldog defender there for an easy layup.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the way Egekeza was aware that he was about to be blocked, but he seemed to have definitely found another gear, getting the altitude that he wanted on the ball and going in the basket.
The Schwartz three-pointer is no good, rebounded by Seth Logan, and is getting brought up now by Josh Rechsteiner, who drives now. Pump fake, gets his man in the air, but kicks it out to Seifert, who now backs down his defender and hits his elbow turnaround jumper. As the Knights bring it up the floor now, Varnado, ball fake, and that gets swatted away by Gira, but offensive rebound was corralled by the Knights and unable to make the three-pointer there as the Bulldogs now bring it up the floor. Seth Logan now on the wing, gets it down to MC Williams. Gets it to Nick Seifert, who is unable to get the layup to fall, but nice job by MC Williams there. Reverse layup with his back facing the backboard there.
Yeah, Michael, I really enjoyed the way Williams, it's like he literally pushed the ball up.
Yes, he did. As there's a foul there on Josh Rechsteiner, as we have hit the under 16 media timeout. You can catch the rest of the action here on ACTV. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu www.adrianccollege.edu/campus-visit.
At halftime of today's basketball game, Adrian College honored the 1977 through 1979 men's basketball game teams, as they are two of the best in program history. They compiled a record of 29-16 over those 2 years, including a 17-7 record in MIAA conference play. Those finishes were good enough for third and second place in the MIAA. The Bulldogs were coached by Coach Tony Archibald and featured two 1,000-point scorers and Adrian College Athletics Hall of Famers in Curtis Williams and Fred Davis. As the Knights inbound the ball now, and Varnaso is double-teamed as Swartz hits a three-pointer.
He has definitely made those look easy. The movement that he made on the ball, and basically the way that he made the shot with just his two hands.
That was Swartz's third three-pointer of the game. And Nick Seifert muscles his way up for 2 and 1, drawing the foul on that layup attempt there. Coming up slightly hobbling, slight limp on his right foot. Hopefully that doesn't bother him too much going into the rest of the game and the season for the Bulldogs, as he makes his free throw. And Egekeza will bring it up the floor for the Knights. Gets it to Varnado. And Horkey's three-pointer is good.
Yeah, you can see the Knights on the bench celebrating that three-pointer. Definitely shows how supportive they are of one another.
Yeah, as MC Williams was unable to get that layup to fall. And now a three-pointer by Horkey once again. Getting another three-pointer to fall. Rager will now bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row that he's made there. And I feel like that's something that's definitely going to help it's definitely going to help the Knights out. With 13:39 left on the clock.
As Chrisman was unable to hit his three-pointer, but Swartz was pushing off of Luke Rager there, coming up the floor as Rager was playing some tight defense.
Yeah, with the Knights having a 64-25 lead, the Bulldogs are going to try to show that they're not done just yet. They want to see what they can do to at least try to close the gap here.
Yeah, and this will be a great test for the great showcase for the coaches to see what their players really have in them, if they could potentially make a run later in the season and in the next season. MC Williams trapped underneath the baseline there. Chrisman, baseline shot is no good. Rebounded by Varnado. And now Horkey drives, kicks it out to Swartz. His three-pointer is good.
He's done it again, Michael.
Another three-pointer made by the Calvin Knights forces the Adrian Bulldogs to call a timeout. It is a 67-25 lead now. But going back to the 1977 through 79 men's basketball teams that I was talking about a couple minutes ago, members of those teams that were here in attendance today and honored at halftime were Fred Davis, John Malhoit, Clyde Atkin, Mike Betts, Mike Burnett, Jeff Dorcock, Denny Shannon, Del Clayton, and Bill Roback. But we would also like to take a moment to also honor the members of the team who are no longer with us, who are Coach Tony Archibald, Mark Soller, and Doug Verley. Again, that was the 1977 through 78 and 1978 through 79 Adrian College men's basketball teams.
Yeah, such a great way to acknowledge and honor those who were once known here at Adrian College for their days as athletes and what they were known for specifically for the skills that helped this team become successful.
Yeah, and Curtis Williams and Fred Davis, as I alluded to earlier, both in the Adrian College Hall of Fame, as they were 1,000-point scorers.
That is definitely something to be proud of. And I also recently heard that one of the women's basketball players from Siena Heights, Iana Wan, she recently scored her 1,000th career point.
That's very cool.
So I would love to I just thought I'd give a special shout out to her, as I remember when the Saints played against the Bulldogs, and Wan, she scored at least 20 points in that game.
As Braylon Dickerson is able to muscle up a layup there, making it 29-67. MC Williams putting up the pressure on Horky. But then Williams then called for another foul.
Now the way things are looking right now with the Knights having leading 67-29, they're definitely on a pace to get at least I'd say 85 points, if not more than that.
Oh, I definitely think the Knights are going to be able to score 85 at the clip that they've been scoring at, as we have a short break in the action. But you won't want to miss the Cameron Marlowe Live at Adrian College on March 21st as part of his Keeping the Lights On tour. General admission tickets are just $50, and AC students get in for free. Grab yours today at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. Let's fill the house and keep the music going. That's March 21st, Cameron Marlowe at Adrian.
Meanwhile, the Knights, they're just constantly staying consistent at hitting the right notes here.
As another steal by the Knights, looking to run, and the layup is good there by Wrestler. I thought he was going to go up and dunk that.
Yeah, I remember back in the first half, we saw a phenomenal dunk earlier by Ega Keza. He did a great job getting to the ball and working his way really quickly towards the basket, and also hanging onto the rim. That was definitely the icing on the cake for that slam dunk.
Wow, what a deep shot there by Seth Logan. But something that might have gone unnoticed there was Jacob Rior's offensive rebound there, as there's a foul called against the Adrian Bulldogs. That foul goes on Seth Logan.
Yeah, the three-pointer that was scored by Logan, I think that is one thing that could help the Bulldogs. I feel like the more they the more they score for the three-pointers, the more they will be able to catch up and close the gap.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on ACTV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
It is 71-32. Calvin leads Adrian here with 10:49 left here in the second half. I'm Michael Hale. I'm with my partner Forrest Vernier. Forrest, what have we seen throughout this game today that has led to this lead?
Well, the Knights have just continued to score point after point. It's usually layup after layup, or there's been quite a bit of three-pointers coming from Schwartz and Varnado, yeah. Varnado's done very well this afternoon, and he has the ball right now. And I feel like the Knights will definitely, because they're definitely on a good pace to win this game, but all they'll have to do is just keep it consistent here, especially their offense.
Yeah, right now for the Knights, they're more so looking to just keep playing clean basketball, not get any injuries as they gear up for the MIAA tournament that will be happening at the end of February and early March. As Braylon Dickerson backs down his defender and Seth Logan has it on the wing. Nick Seifert's three-pointer is good. From way behind the line, it's good.
Yeah, that was a great three-pointer there by Seifert. He was, because, I mean, like I've said before, the Bulldogs have started to learn from the Knights and how they've scored their three-pointers, being at the spot where they're comfortable at and taking advantage when they find the opening.
Yeah, as the Calvin Knights just hit a three-pointer as well. Braylon Dickerson has it on the wing. Dribbling around the three-point line, spinning through the lane. Puts up a tough shot, but gets fouled. And will step up to the line for a chance to add 2 more to his total tally.
Yeah,
Braylon Dickerson's a little slow coming up from the floor.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity for Braylon Dickerson and the Bulldogs to show that they can still catch up when they have the time to.
Yeah, it'll be a great opportunity to show that the Dogs won't quit, as Braylon was able to make his first free throw attempt there.
He's going to get one more try here.
Unable to get that to fall. Rebounded by Varnado. And now McElwain will have it. And we have a turnover now. Varnado will be called for the foul, which is his first of the game. With 9.5 minutes left here in the game, the Calvin Knights lead the Adrian College Bulldogs 76-34. As it has been an offensive shootout for the Knights, knocking down many threes throughout the entire game.
Yeah, I mean they've definitely made their three-pointers look easy, and also they've had phenomenal two-point layups as well.
It's very true that they've had a lot of opportunities at scoring, which is just credit to them with good offensive schemes and capitalizing on the opportunities that they have and working through the offense to their standards. As Luca Wrestler will now bring it up the floor for the Knights. Gives it to Morris, who drives on Dickerson, but loses it. And MC Williams now one-on-one and misses his breakaway layup. And now Agakeza will go up and blocked there on the dunk attempt by Seifert.
Yeah, I could definitely notice how he had both of his hands on the ball. He seemed very ready to make that dunk, but on the jump, he just did not have enough altitude.
Yeah, I think it got knocked away, or the ball got tipped as he was going up for the dunk. But nonetheless, Michael Morris will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
And if he scores these 2 free throws, it'll be very important for the Knights, as it would make them on a good pace to score at least 85, if not more than that.
And James Felton checks into the game now for Luca Wrestler. Oh no, that was Owen Varnado. And Morris's second free throw attempt is good. Rager will inbound to Gira. And now Rager will bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Dickerson gets it over to Lepper, who gets it to Rager, who kicks it out. And the wing shot is no good by Lucas Schock. But the Bulldogs get the deep rebound, and Braylon Dickerson looking to capitalize on the second chance opportunity. But rebounded defensively by Agakeza, who brings it up for the Knights. Kicks it out to McIlwain. And Felton's turnaround shot is no good. Rebounded by Rager, and now Rager brings up the floor for the Bulldogs. Spins in the paint. Unable to get his shot to go. And rebound comes down to McIlwain. And Agakeza drives now. Rebounded by Felton, but stolen away by Dickerson, who now leads a 1-on-3. And Dickerson draws the foul. Some fast-paced action here by both teams, as Dickerson is a little shaken up after that play. But we've hit the under 8 media timeout with the Calvin Knights leading 75-36. We'll be right back here on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
It's a snowy day here in Adrian, Michigan, on the campus of Adrian College, and the Calvin Knights lead Game 2 of this doubleheader, 75-36. Earlier today on ACTV, we showcased the women's basketball game between the Calvin Knights and the Adrian College Bulldogs, where the Bulldogs pulled out an upset victory over the Knights in thrilling fashion, 60-57. Myself, Michael Hale, and Forrest Vernier were on the call for that game, and we were very shocked at the result of that game, as Braylon Dickerson now steps up for his first free throw attempt, which he sinks, making it a 75-37 ball game now, as Dickerson steps up for his second free throw and is good. And it looks like Dickerson will come out of the game now. And Rior will check in for him, as Wrestler brings up the floor for the Knights. Guarded by Lucas Schock. Now Morris has it on the wing, drives, and is fouled by Rior.
Now, from the way things look, time-wise and what you see on the scoreboard, the Knights are on a good pace to win this and to extend their winning streak to 14 games.
Yeah, and if you look at their record, Calvin is 14-6, and they're coming in with a 13-game winning streak. Quite an impressive turnaround, starting 1-6 and now being 14-6.
And also, they're undefeated for conference. They are 9-0.
Yeah, they boast a 9-0 conference record, defeating Trine very recently, 62-58 at Trine. As Dylan Gira gets the turnaround jumper to fall and draws the foul on top of it. So he will be at the line to shoot an and-one free throw.
Will this one go in? Yes, it will. So now the Bulldogs have 41 points now.
Gira was 83% before that shot, 5 for 6, now 6 for 7. from the field, from the line this season. As the Knights still working it through their offense. Still looking to get as many points as possible. Turnaround jumper there is no good by McElwain. And Felton cleans up the mess with a basket of his own. Faking a three-pointer there was Gira, and he draws the foul on the drive.
Now, something that was just on my mind is that just because the Bulldogs are down and might not be on a good pace to win this game, that doesn't mean that they can't go out with a strong finish.
Yeah, absolutely. This will be a great chance for the Bulldogs to see what their bench can do, as they will be the team next year and leading the team. As Rior gets the foul called against him, as Morris was trying to get around to him. And Morris will now step up to the line for a chance to make it 80 on this day.
Yeah, he'll have to score both free throws if he wants it. Or that was just only one attempt that he had.
Yep, the bonus 1-and-1 free throw doesn't always guarantee two points. But Luke Rager drives and draws the foul.
So yeah, it's 78-41 in favor of the Knights, and this is another big chance for the Bulldogs to show that they still do a great job at free throws. So here's Luke Rager.
Sinks the first free throw.
That demonstrates it right there. And we can still score the second one, too.
As the second free throw comes up and rattles out. Morris hustles it up the sideline. Hands it off. Horky swings it over to Remersma.
They could see the Bulldogs, for their defense, are really now starting to make an effort on guarding their opponents here.
As the mid-range jumper by Horky is good.
So that's now the 80th point that the Knights have had in this game.
And the foul there by James Felton on the layup attempt by Gira.
So Guerra will score the first foul shot, but he'll get one more try here.
Guerra's fourth point of the night, and he gets his fifth as well. 80-44, Calvin leads, with Horky bringing it up the floor now for the Knights. Horky has 12 points, and the lob is no good. And Rager comes down with the rebound. And Gira with a little lob of his own there.
So now Gira has 7 points in this game.
As Horky gets fouled once again. He will be shooting his first free throws of the game. And he sinks his first free throw.
Now that one's important right there. And if he can score the next one, they'll be getting closer to my prediction.
The second free throw rattles out and gathered by Rior. Shock has it, gets it to Rager, who has it at the top of the key. Uses a screen. Spins around his defender and is able to make his turnaround jumper in the lane there. And Horky brings it up for the Knights once again.
Yeah, I loved the way how he moved pretty quickly, and especially turning around and finding the basket. And when nobody was there to guard him, he He went for it, made the shot, went in successfully.
Three-pointer is no good, but rebounded by Michael Morris and puts it up and in for the Knights. And Rager brings it up for the Bulldogs, hands it off to Schock. Rior gets it to Gira. Lepper, everybody on the Bulldogs has touched it. And the defensive rebound was unable to be corralled. And it will be out of bounds against the Bulldogs. But we have hit our under 4 media timeout. So don't go anywhere. You can catch the final 4 minutes right here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center as the Calvin Knights lead the Adrian College Bulldogs 83-48 with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in this game. I'm Michael Hale with my partner Forrest Vernier. Forrest, what have you seen throughout this game?
Well, I've definitely seen the Knights just continuing to pull away with the lead because they've had the lead this entire game. And I feel like with under 4 minutes left, I'm predicting that the Knights will finish this game with the victory and extending their winning streak to 14 games, which that also means they would be 10-0 for conference. They would still be undefeated for conference.
As McElwain will drive and hit the tough layup for the Knights as the Bulldogs now push it up the floor. And Dylan Gira hits a three-pointer.
So Gira now has 10 points scored in this game. It's third under Seth Logan with 11. Braylon Dickerson has had 12.
And Gira just grabbed a defensive rebound. Luke Rager pushes it up, tosses it to Lepper, who falls, keeps his dribble, unable to get the soft layup to fall there.
I noticed how Lepper stumbled a little bit when he was dribbling the ball, but he was aware of it and quickly recovered it and tried the best he could on the effort to score the two.
And now Gira unable to make his left-handed fast break layup there. And the Knights will slow it down now with McElwain. Gets it over to O'Mara. O'Mara drives and draws the foul. The Knights are in the double bonus. So O'Mara will be up to the free throw line, trying to extend this lead even farther. And his first free throw is no good.
Now when it comes to Knights, seems like one or the other thing could happen. The Knights could keep scoring and keep pulling away with their lead if they want to, or they can just hold on to the ball as much as they can just to prevent the Bulldogs from scoring.
These were the first two free throws for O'Mara. As a turning spin around dunk by James Felton there.
That was
as the Bulldogs throw it away.
That was an amazing dunk there.
As we take another look at it.
Yeah, that's the second dunk that we have seen in this game. So watch what happens after the free throw
Coming off
attempt.
of the missed free throw, gets the rebound, and just goes up and dunks at home. Great play, great awareness by Felton there.
Yeah, I loved how Felton, too, just literally spun around and turned quickly and just slammed it right in the basket.
And was almost able to do it again there, but he got fouled before he could continue his shooting motion. So Felton will be up at the line now. He is 2 for 5 from free throw coming into today.
So Guerra will be substituted.
Felton misses both of them. And the Bulldogs push it now with Lepper. And Rior gets the easy layup to fall, as McElwain will bring it up the floor for the Knights. Felton gets it to Eagle, who is able to get a turnaround jumper to fall. And Braden White brings it up, gets it to Rior, gets it to Lepper. Over to White, back to Rior. Foster gets it to Lepper for his 3, unable to get it to fall. And the fast break layup by Quincy Winkle is good.
That was a good 2-point layup by Winkle. And I noticed how he jumped up and floated in the air for a little bit and just put it in.
And Lucas Schock gets his lefty layup to fall. As we just cross over the minute mark left in this game, Felton has it on the wing. Gets it to McElwain, who is blocked but fouled. So he will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, with the Knights leading 91-55 with 46 seconds left here in this game. And the first free throw attempt is good. So the Calvin Knights well on their way to being 10-0 in conference, 15-6 overall, a 14-game winning streak. The Calvin Knights are getting hot at the right time, just in time for conference play or the conference tournament and the NCAA tournament. Scooped layup by Lepper was no good. And Rior gets blocked by Felton, who brings it up the floor himself, draws some contact, unable to get it to get his floater to fall, as the Bulldogs have it with 10 seconds left, and will just dribble out the clock. Maybe. Nope. Lepper will drive, kick it to White, who puts up a shot and is unable to get it to fall, as the Knights grab the rebound as the clock hits 0. So the Calvin Knights win this game against the Adrian College Bulldogs 92-55.
Well, I would definitely like to give the Bulldogs credit for the last few minutes. Because they definitely want to finish out strong, and I feel like they at least did offensively on what just happened moments ago, as White tried getting the 3-pointer. But it's the Knights that reigns supreme today, and no surprise either, as they extend their winning streak to 14. They are 10-0 for conference.
Yeah, so the header is split today. Like I said earlier, the women's basketball team of Adrian College downed the Calvin Knights women's basketball team by a score of 60-57, and the men's team here wins 92-55 with Parker Swartz led the Knights in scoring with 22 points, shooting 7 of 12 from the field and 4 of 8 from 3. And Owen Varnado had 17 points and was 5 from 12 from the field, 3 from 8 from 3.
Now, but yeah, this was a very great game for the Calvin Knights, just taking a big lead when they had the opportunity to, and more importantly, getting as many as they needed to extend it as much as they could. And yeah, Michael, it was definitely an honor calling not 1 but 2 games with you this afternoon. I would also like to mention the rest of our schedule that we have for this weekend, as currently at the moment, Adrian College women's lacrosse, they are playing against Hanover College. You can check that out on Adrian College TV. You should be able to find it live. Also, women's D1 hockey. will be playing against Michigan State University. At 7 o'clock p.m. will be the puck drop. Also, men's D2 hockey versus Schoolcraft College tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Dylan Knighton will be on play-by-play for that game. Also, we have women's D2 hockey versus the University of Illinois at 4 in the afternoon tomorrow. And I believe that does it for our schedule.
And head on over to the women's hockey game as the Concordia University, Wisconsin, and Adrian College Bulldogs are tied at 2 in overtime. There's 3 minutes left in that game. So head on over there as we conclude this game. Once again, the Calvin Knights beat the Adrian College Bulldogs today 92-55. Thank you for tuning in today from the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center for this Adrian College production of Calvin versus Adrian College. Thank you.